Oh, give it a moment. Ad break starting right now, apparently. Ugh. Anyway, let me just get everything set up since it's going right now. That looks like it's gonna need to be messed with. Anyway, yeah. Playing demos today. Which this first one is pretty much, you know, it's a TD game, so gonna look kind of interesting. So I don't know. Guess we'll go from there, really. Let's do it. Do it and see what's going on.
You've come just in time. We're in the
Oh,
midst
there's
of a
voice
virus
acting.
attack on the core of
I didn't know that.
cyberspace. They've broken through every cyber defense system, except for our tower. So, let's head into battle.
Okay. Okay there, Robo Buddy. Though it looks like you're kind of doing terribly there. That's some bad defense there you got, buddy.
You're looking to keep the core's integrity intact, aren't you? The virus
Yeah?
units are trying to corrupt it. And if the core of cyberspace loses enough integrity to become unstable and collapse, well, no one knows what's going to happen.
Okay. I don't know, it's whack. I don't know, I'm not sure I like the voice acting, to be quite honest.
I'm much too new.
Okay, yeah, I don't like the voice acting, it's bad.
We still exist.
It's a
Or at
little
least
too
that's what
over
my
the top.
sensors indicate. Yours too? Good news. Cyberspace
It's
is
a
still
little
intact.
too over the top.
Bad news.
Just a
our
little
tower
too
has
much.
been reset to its factory defaults. So we'll have to start from the beginning to deal
Like,
with the
maybe I'm
virus.
just gonna turn off the
By the
voice, to
way,
be honest.
We found electrons
I don't
floating
like
about
it.
in the virus remains.
I don't like how
what
snarky
electrons
this
are, right?
dude's being.
And you understand how they work.
If I can even freaking get out of here. Let's turn that off. Yeah. No thank
First
you.
to say commitment has
Can I even... Oh no. Okay, is it like... So I got the... Okay. Whatever these are. Oh, there's a deck building part to it too. Oh boy.
new game.
I freaking shut you up. Shut up. Let me... Okay, then the settings must be freaking broken. Yeah, I don't... Nah, no thanks. I didn't know that was gonna be there. Oh, I don't like that. Nah, no. Already starting with... Great. Well, may as well start out with something else, I guess. Ugh. The voice. I didn't like that at all. Hang on, I'm probably gonna mess with the settings with this before I do anything else. go with windowed. And 1920 by 1080. So I can set this up properly. Yeah. It's too much. It's way too much. And it seemed like the settings weren't even working, so like... not sure I want to deal with that. Alright, this one's a CRPG, so gonna probably see some rolls and shit, character focus shit. But one thing that I saw that stood out was it has a Minotaur playable character, so like something different. Yeah, I think it has like 3 playable characters that they said. Which, from the looks of it, you got woman, Minotaur, and dwarf. Okay. Oh, archetype. Ah, yes, the 3 genders. Woman, Minotaur, and dwarf. Yeah, they're doing the Disco Elysium thing. Kind of, where you have like your freaking parts of your brain just talking to you like all the damn time and telling you to do shit. Aniscus is a prisoner to the voices in mind, giving in to his vices, surrendering to his base urges, or being forced to reflect on a life gone wrong. Which voice speaks the loudest? Oh. Oh, right, and I think they also said that this game also uses tarot cards instead of dice? So... that's different, I guess. Okay, so this is just my stats thing, then. It's just telling me which one's gonna be the strongest. The Hermit. God. He meets challenges with a silver tongue and understands basic machinery. Okay. Self-discipline. Oh. Illusionary. I'm kind of in between Hermit and High Priestess. Actually, it looks like this is like roughly the same stat. Yeah, the wit and self-discipline seem to be relatively simple. At least from the starting attributes or whatever. I'm gonna go with the Hermit. Hermit. For that silver tongue. A dark shape looms over you. Against the guttering lamplight, the black shadow form hovers unsteadily like a cutout in a magic lantern. You can't be sure whether it's a real, living thing, or another grim manifestation from your week-long bender. Oh, of course we're a freaking drunk. Of course we're a drunk like Harry. Which at first blush you appear to have survived. Or is it the face of death come to claim you? And in any case, the specter seems to be in no hurry to move along. Painful memories prick your gin-addled brain. Now you recall why you're here. You chose this alleyway in London's East End to drown the last of your days in drink. Yeah, this is literally just Harry, but we're a freaking Minotaur. Well, if this apparition isn't the Angel of Death, then even at suicide you have failed. Yeah, both Harry and this guy tried to drink themselves to death. Oh boy. Oh, it's old woman. Oh. Atticus, he's coming. Wake up. Get out of my head, you old crone. Atticus Daly. Nothing but a dark silhouette for a face. No, it's a mask. His voice is cold and mechanical, like the hinge of a heavy iron door, concealing his identity, no doubt. Okay, I need 5 required to succeed. Well, let's try it. Fuck. Fuck. Failed the 66% check, of course. Trying to speak, my throat just catches on dry breath. Instead of a response, he proffers me a tin stippled flask. Small kindness. Take it. I'd been hoping for the hair of the dog. What's that? An alcoholic drink meant to cure. Oh, okay, fair enough. But alas, it's only the caloric bite of London tap water. I got hope. Better than a parched mouth, and at least a bit restorative. Stowing the flask, the stranger leans back into the dim light of the gas lamps. I can finally see his features in full. He wears a brass-buttoned waistcoat, complete with a scarlet hood and a mask of ornate gold panels. It glitters in the gaslight, delicately crafted. Clothing, especially, well, finer like I've ever seen. On your feet now, you sorry sight. Well, okay, masked man. Dizzy from the head rush, it's hard to keep my balance. Who are you? And what do you want with me? A friend in need of your services. Friend? A man of his station. So deep in the docklands spells trouble. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows. I need a moment to get my bearings. Fair enough, but I'll be watching. Stranger pulls back his waistcoat, showing off a Why? Why are you threatening me right now? Why? Pick up your cane sword. Okay. Of course I got a cane sword. Over the years, many a minge bag have come to collect. This barmy naff is no different. So many outstanding debts and foregone second chances. Is all catching up to me? He can try like all the others, but none have yet succeeded. Hope. That's as may be, but if you keep going on this way, it's only a matter of time. Try looking for a way out, perhaps through that padlocked door over there. I can't believe I have an old crone in my head. I have a freaking old crone in my head. Before she drives you mad. She's just in my head. An evening cane concealing a steel blade in cherrywood sheath. Below the brass figurehead is a band of crushed velvet. Battle-scarred with a well-worn handle. And suitable in aristocratic circles. Woe betide those who roam these streets at nighttime without something handy. He looks nice. He looks nice. He's a fancy boy. Looks good. I mean, the guy has a pistol, and I don't exactly have anything else besides my cane, so I don't know how good of in a fight I'm gonna be. Or maybe I could take a few shots, I don't know. I am big and beefy. The Illustrated London News, this week's edition. A fleet-footed journalist takes to the East End, underground and undercover. A hard-boiled scoop on the courtesan killer. The courtesan killer? Is that gonna be our freaking Jack the Ripper of this world or something? Who's really behind the murders, and what is Scotland Yard still hiding from the public? Read on for the gory details. This story will boil your blood. The voices in your head are at odds. When you choose one voice over another, this imbalances the humors. Over time, these voices can become emboldened, increasing your skills. Hazardous jobs, I suppose. But it's a shame. No one deserves to lie like that. That's true. I've kept their company before. Could have been an acquaintance of mine. Ariana? Ariana? Who's that? Who's she? Or they? I truly hope not, but it's been a while. I should check on her. Blood. As you play, you'll meet humors. When humor bar is filled, the associated attribute will increase by 1. Each humor is related to an aspect of your being and will increase the more you indulge or exercise that part of you. Okay. So that's essentially how my skills level up then? Okay. Interesting to know. Short for Dolly Mops, prostitutes. Ah. Dolly's being hunted. It is rather curious. Fuck the police! I'm no police special, but I'll see what I can find. Well... Okay. Any one of our clients could be a suspect. I mean, it makes sense. Heavy door that's blocking my escape from the stranger. There's an oxidized chain and a padlock over the hasp. Should be a soft dog as long as this lock isn't rusted through. Let's break the damn thing. Let's try it. Let's try to break it. Tides of Fate push and pull at you. When you make a skill check, you will draw a card from one of the 4 minor arcana decks. When no cards remain in a deck, the deck will be shuffled. Okay. Fuck. I'm doing bad with my checks. Your temperament represents how motivated you are to continue on. Your character may respond differently depending on their level of hopefulness or desperation. Blast. Got it open, but I've done myself a mischief. Skinned my knuckles is all. Wonder where this passage goes. Away from that stranger is enough for me. Gin over, rot gut, and dry gin bottles are about broken and empty. What's left of my stash? It's worth a closer look. I mean, you never know. Maybe I'll need it later. Hey. Aha! Saving the best for last, a bottle of Old Tom. Careful. I know what happens if I get going down this road. But it gives me hope. But now I'm drunk. How long does that last, though, is my question. Who knows? But I think I want to, leave. I don't need to deal with this man's bullshit. On your guard now, no telling what's down here. I've seen the worst of the underground in my days. If trouble comes, I've got my blade and a silver tongue. Alright. Thirsty something cove. Riley on the commons must have had his fill. He was on guard, easy now to get by him. Or bash his head in. Might be safer that way. Ah, but he's only shicker beyond reason. Besides, maybe I know him. Can't remember his face. That's one thundering night terror he's having. Anything in his pockets? That's not gonna fucking work. No way. On second thought, I've been there. Wouldn't want my pockets picked while I'm sleeping off a bender. He's a ginbibber like me. We're of a piece. I won't pick a pocket that's cut from the same cloth. And there's bound to be something else nearby free for the taking. Yeah, like this. No need to break into everything. What am I, a minotaur or a magpie? Collector, especially of things of little use or value. Yeah. I don't have much animal instinct, so I don't feel the need for it. The only sounds are dripping pipes, the scurrying of rats, and the gears in your skull spinning out the past. Christ on a high wheel, would you open the box already? No. No time for this, I've got more pressing troubles. Manhole cover. Bits and bobs. You never know. Is there anything else in around here? Seems like there is. Could be somebody's hiding place. Aye, but the cover's full heavy. Ooh. Well, I may as well try it. Figured. Need the right tool, then I can slide it free. I had to try anyway. Watch it. There's somebody on the stairs. With that head torch, he should be on patrol. I don't suppose he takes kindly to trespassers. He's coming double quick. Where can I hide? There's a pool of shadow at the back of this hallway. Charlatan. Well, obviously I can't do anything with it, so... His face is filthy, mud-streaked, and unshaven, and his head torch is near as bright as daylight down here. He smells worse than the sewer walls, must be a bilgeman. Oh boy. An animal of the Calibru, slur for a minotaur. I mean, I personally would have found it a slur, but go off, I guess. Oi, what's a bovine doing this way? You better scram before I call the hounds. You're trespassing. Oh boy. Better lie, it's safer. I'm looking for the exit. Through this way, yeah? First, at a slow chuckle, and like a slow-laden bow suddenly taken by a wintry gust, Milgram begins to laugh with its whole heart. You must think sewer workers are dull as a great pile of or-handed coins. We spend half our life on the ground, but we haven't gone to Earth. He doesn't seem upset by being lied to. In fact, there's a twinkle in his eye. Now then, since you've brightened my evening with your buffoonery, how about telling me why you're really down here? At least he was amused. Might as well tell him the truth. I'm running for a hunter looking upstairs, and he's far more dangerous than you could ever be. It's the gravel in my voice, his fear thick in my nostrils. Point me out of this cesspool, just a finger in the right direction. His breathing tube is quiet from the greater hiss of fear growing inside him. Alright, if you follow this passage, there's a grate that needs refastening. Been meaning to fix it. But aside from the way you came, I swear it's the only exit. At least a decent answer from a less than decent man. Sure, sight. Sorry I stopped you. Just have to squeeze by, I suppose. Seeing ya. Okay. I got past that bit, I guess. There's a tin inside, I'm sure of it. Well, the padlock is carbon shackle and pin tumbler's triple reinforced. Ooh. Yeah, that didn't work. I mean, there's a dude over here, but yeah. I probably shouldn't mess with that. Oh, furnace automaton? Speak up! Who disrupts the air? I'm a famous musician. When in the underground, you mustn't have heard of me. I love magic. Whenever I bend the heat to a proper boil, sometimes I fancy myself a firemancer. My name's Hera. The letters H-E-R-A are blazoned on its chest plate. Huh. Even the fire-stoked I see, do you enjoy it? I delight in my work. I was made for it. The spoiler provides heat for the Sherlock tenements upstairs. The sweated laborers resting toasty for my efforts. It's a fuzzy, warm, static feeling. What's the acronym? What does it stand for? Heat Energy Regulation Automaton. The latest iteration. Does it? I don't know about that. Hera wasn't exactly very nice. Partially because Zeus cheated a fucking bunch, but she went really out of her fucking way to take revenge on Heracles. Yeah, that was a mess. These barrels along the walls, what are they filled with? Oh, well, they're full of gin. The hounds are distilling it with the heat from my boiler, and somehow the Sherlock testaments upstairs haven't caught on. Those people must be freezing. It's only autumn now, but it feels like midwinter. I'd rather have the gym rather have the extra gym brings down the price, and we can always deal with a little cold. All of my ill came up with those tenements. Couldn't face the dockhounds alone. It's hard enough keeping my own head above water. Aye, it won't be easily swayed. Bootlegging is a regular tin press. What else do you know about the gin barrels? Steam gets siphoned and the barrels come and go. Some are fresh, some have stood for several months, ready for a swiller. Sheeny's keeping track, automatic circuits indeed. When the flame is healthy, I turn my attention to the walls. Before I know it, I'm whirring away. It's a queer feeling. Yeah. Victorian standards for queer. If the hounds are just stealing steam, then it's good reason to steal some of their bootleg for myself. I'm not faithful to virtue circuit, but if you convince yourself you're clear of any more infidelity. I'd rather get out of here. Over there's a grate that leads to the sewers. Barring that, nowhere else to go but the way you came. I guess let's go. Well, I may as well save, I guess. Blip. Blip. Probably zoom in it a little bit. What do we got going on over here? Alter bricks and rotting planks, blocking the way through. No sense stoling my K-sword for this. I'll never get through this way. Doesn't seem to be too much here. And then these stairs. Are you gonna apparently talk to him? Through the hall is a chorus of machinery, the torpid crank of some heavy clockwork, and the chittering of a telegraph, and the ever-present tumble of steam in the walls. I don't feel bothered by her, to be honest, man. Archway's fit with the blast door that's been left open. Control room for the plump house, no doubt. Machinery doesn't sleep, Tasha. Let me do my duties in peace. His griddle-soled face and a world-weary slump to his shoulders, yet there's still a spark in his eyes. It'd make a decent impression out of the gate, or he might spare any time. Let's try this. I still failed. Sorry to barge in like this. Sorry's good for nothing. Get out. Damn. Looks like I didn't really do much. So I guess I just leave. Get out of here. Cyclops with a pike spade, standard issue for sewer work. Captain of the pump house, that is. Pardon me, Captain, but as I said, I've been just looking for a way out. Don't mean to trespass. Sorry, mate, nowhere to go but the way you came. Dash it all, but if he does know the way of the land, then it might be worth a few more questions. Understood, Captain. How about that scuffle down below? Well, the tall fellow holds weight with the hounds, so he shouldn't like to interfere. Surely there's another way out, perhaps towards the pump house. Off limits, besides she's locked down for maintenance. If I were you, I'd head up the street dope before the morning dose. Yeah. Mr. Ari, but move any further and they'll notice me. There's a door just beyond where they're standing. That'd be one way to escape this ruddy mess. If I turn back, I might find a place to eavesdrop. I should check that ledge that's cropping out over them. Alright. Save it. And then go upstairs. Let's eavesdrop. You'll pay me buckets until I say die. He's donging this poor girl for capital. Only a ladesman would stoop so low, and if so, then she must be a cut purse. I'm sick of stealing. I'm sore of begging all the more. It's shameless. Doesn't seem like a fair fight, and she might come to harm if you don't step in. I'm coming. I'm coming. Get out of here. Don't frickin' beat her up, bitch. How about an inside tip? You know I'm in well with the oddsmen. Keep your crooked tips. You were supposed to shelter us, pay us, and protect us. But I wager there's a future for me beyond London. The only way you'll leave London is in bits and pieces floating down the Thames. She flashes her eyes at me. Some kind of signal? Try for a clean cut between the shoulder blades, but what if he's quicker on his feet than he looks? We need to try. Oh, yeah! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! We got the success at 37%. Yeah! He's done more than enough. It's time to set him straight. But I must find balance with the blade before I strike. Channeling the agile stirk of the old, I leap to my full length. Oh my god! Imagine this big hulk of a minotaur coming at you. I love it. I love it. I love these little, like, comic-y cutscene looking things. Howling like a cheap trollop. He's at my mercy now, an animal doomed to slaughter. No, I am not sparing this fuck. I am not sparing this fuck. No way. You brought enough suffering to this world. Please just fetch a physician. I'll pay whatever you're after. Oh, shit! His neck is no match for a stroke of my cane sword. Woo! Yeah! Well-placed hoof to his feeble chest, and he's bubbling in the riptide of bilge beneath London. Good and odd to dispose of him. Better not leave a mess for the Bobbies to ask about. One less double-dealing scoundrel. Glad to be rid of him. Woo! I love it when a roll just goes good. Thanks for the assistance. My name's Annika Johansson. Please be acquainted. I'm Atticus Daly. God. That was wonderful. Just getting roles like that and having them work is like, yeah! That lout did show us how to make a living, but there was never any future for us. So I'm thinking of joining a circus that travels around Europe. I loved the circus where, when I was younger, stuck in through the back fence where the animals were kept. I'm not sure if I love it, but it seems to be a way out. What's your talent then? Throwing knives. What about London? There's nothing here for me now. Sadness in her voice like a heavy rain at sea. Damp and in the bones. I practiced with Beatram till he disappeared. Now I don't know whether to look for him or leave the city. Bettram a close friend? My best in the city. If he's alive, I like to say goodbye before I leave with the circus. If you don't get to the bottom of it, you might regret it forever. Advice I should have taken myself. Yeah, maybe. That's right. There was a woman once. When I was living in Galloway. It's burned in my memory. I couldn't trust that city anymore and I had to leave. So we got all the major arcana cards here. Oh. Right down to the marrow, you identify as a man. I wonder if that can change at all. Your burly self tracks stares and trouble from specious Londoners. I am a magician. You bear a few tricks and spells up your sleeves. You're down on many things, including your luck and socioeconomic status. Only debts to London gangs seem to fill your pockets. Dulling your senses temporarily, that's what happens. She understood. She said she would come to London someday to find you. But I'm not so easy to get a hold of, especially when I'm street swallowed for weeks. If she kept her promise, she could be in the city now. What's the harm in keeping an eye out? Alright, it's a goose chase, but it's going to make you shut up, then I promise to look for her. Sir? You were drifting off there. Only a momentary lapse, I assure you. Is there any chance you'd help me find Birdie? He went missing along with his sister Julie. I can try. I can try. Bloody hell, why not? Thank you, Mr. Daly. It isn't much, but take these cogs for your troubles. I'll see what I can find for myself, then I'll meet with you and we can share information like police specials. Alright, alright. Bully. I'd make him fine, detective. Bertram and I were living down here, but now the water's too high to get to our hidey hole. So many of us missing. I'd better move on anyway. What about the hidey hole? We had a little safe house behind the retaining wall, but now with the pump house being serviced, the water's too high to get there. I'll see about draining the water. Thanks. You're welcome to anything we left in there. How can I find you should we meet again? Take my visiting card in case you need to get in touch with me. I'm not often home, but you can leave a message. It's and Selena in the shop below my quarters. Of course, Mr. Daly. Together I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of this. Yay. Need a key for the door. Hope. My hopes. I like this, though. It's definitely like a small... Definitely more like a smaller version of Disco Elysium, I guess. Like, it's different. But it's nice. It's doing what it can. Oh, the damn dash. That landlord, bloody meter, refuses to fix the heat in my abode. And mutton shunters cast me out on the bricks like a flicking an ant off a sleeve. Oi, hordes! If you're not handing out hot meals, bugger off. Talking takes thinking, and I ain't got a lot that to spare in case you didn't notice. Okay. You don't have to be freaking rude. These are the poor children Annika mentioned, a brother and sister gone missing from where I was brought up. Being an orphan myself, should I be the one to investigate? They're unsettled spirits in the Docklands, and like it or not, I play a part in their pageantry. Hopefully not as some marionette with strings to pull for their amusement. Then I should leave no cobble unturned. Hugs. Oh, it's you. It's you. God damn it, man. All mucking about down there. About time. How do you know that? Smell, most likely. None of your business where I've been. Problem is, you're still on my trail. I don't give up easily. What might I have that he wants? My organs? Right then. You're out of sight. Let's get going. We need you batting on a full wicket. Shall I let him ragdoll me around East London? Fuck. Could have bothered my heart in a half a moment. Now is not the right time to challenge him. Especially I don't tempt fate and instead trust the unknown. Dry mouth aches in the bones and a chill sweat. The body's in no shape for combat. I'm glad we understand each other. Come on, then. I didn't even say that out loud. No question about it. He's reading my thoughts. Damn. Where are you taking me? He merely grunts and tightens his grip on my arm, ready to lead me off. There's no time for dawdling. If it seems like London left you behind, humor me for the evening. Otherwise, I'll deliver the bounty on your head and I won't have any wasted time. Fine. Fine. Whatever. Happy now. Body aches, persistent nausea. From a physical standpoint, I'm barely holding together. Allow me to rephrase. Have you ever been happy? Many years ago. And one of those memories. I should let them go, but how? Watch the feelings bubble up from the past. To a soul seated in a simple observation, all emotion is water. Solid when frozen by resentment, boiling when enraged, and fluid when at peace. Accept the pain. Do not let the mind attach to it. Yes, there's something else I haven't tried. That's right. If you need a break, don't be ashamed. Withdrawals, they can muddle our heads and make us weak. Don't worry, you'll feel better soon. The opium den? Ugh, time to get high. No regrets. Oh, that's a big old centaur. Ugh. The centaur leers, his misshapen chin and shell for his cigarette jutting from a jangle of bad teeth. His bare chest is stricken with psoriasis or whatever, and the scaly rash reddens his pock-marked cheeks. Good evening, sir. We'd like to gain admittance. Scally ignores him and turns to me instead. Must say I'm impressed by his nerve. Slur from Minotaur. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Looks like he's got some quarrel with yours truly. No quarrel, just here for the Lotus. Is that so? We're here for the Lotus, nothing more. Not buying it. This one's got a screwed up fizz. What's the matter, eh? I'm just not used to this brand of potpourri. Oh, I fucked. I fucked! Nothing wrong with your sniffer, I spec. Need a pretty low ring through it, eh, heifer? Especially hateful slur for a Minotaur. Oh boy. Man, you need to calm down, you fuck. Ahem. We'd like a luxury booth, best in the house. Damage is done. He called me a heifer. Surely it's not the incense I'm smelling, it's the horseshit spilling out of your manky mouth, which you better shut before I swell it shut for you. It's quite a vocabulary, but it won't matter once Bixby shows up. Bixby, eh? We'll see about that. He'll be making his rounds any minute. Another centaur. Out trots Mr. Browncoat, sure come to see what the fuss is about. He wears a long-faced countenance, a gold pocket watch, and a lavender-tinted pince-nez. A pair of eyelashes with a nose clip instead of earpieces. Okay. Settled low on his aquiline nose. Despite his careful preening, the turbulence of a life lived in the margins shows on his face. What's going on here? I was just coming out for a go-around, and what do I come upon but an argument in the foyer? Sorry there, Bixby. But the bouncer was just saying how Minotaurs are no longer welcome in your fine establishment. And why not? A Minotaur is welcome here, like any other customer. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Mr. Browncoat. I should have known. We'll talk about this later. As you can see, there are clients to entertain. Bixby starts a disappointed look at the bouncer. I suppose good help is hard to find nowadays, but rest assured, you'll have a private booth and bottomless hot tea on the house. Now, gents, let us away to the Lotus. It's time to get high. What's that gear-clattering racket? A jet of steam cuts through the cut of the den. What a curious machine. I wonder how it works. It's got an arsenal heat drum. That's a top-flight boiler. Ball and socket legs and Perseus feet. There's nothing run-of-the-mill about it. Sorry there, I didn't mean to startle you. Off it goes, heading for the private section. Well, it's definitely kind of comfy here. Kinda comfy. Everybody's fucking... Everybody be fucking... Yeah. Dwarf and automaton. That looks like one of the characters that I saw in like the... Yeah, that's the same art. So that must be like the other playable character. Evening, stranger. Dwarf has a warm and amiable look, with a set of crystal blue eyes, sharply intelligent, and a resin mustache that is so full that it could crawl off his face and build a cocoon. His left arm and leg are both mechanized, and judging by his steam-powered backpack, the augmentations don't stop there. How do you do? Just fine. Some kind of inventor, are you? Aye. Name's Theodore Redgrave. Brotherhood of Boffins. But call me Teddy. Most people do. Boffins, eh? Oh, yes. The Royal Society funds all kinds of industrial research nowadays. There's a brotherhood for every branch of science. But I'm with the DA. Division for Automatons. Automaton has it got a name? This here is Otto. Doesn't care for strangers. But you can't really blame him. Part of his silly programming. Stands a reason one must protect himself, can never be too careful nowadays. It's truth, I've heard of it. What can I call you, sir? Atticus Daly. Teddy pats the automaton with his fat paw. Mr. Daly, from the both of us, it's a pleasure. Otto's gonna need some tweaks before the brawls, but we'll have him fit as a fiddle by then. So far, he's only watched from the sidelines, but someday he'll fight with the other battle traps. See, I'm a hunter of a fell beast and monster. After Werewolf fights, those outlaw wretches are Tatter Demalion. Much easier to take in for a bounty. Only 3 days ere the moon is full-bellied. Better have a good mind to who you're betting on. It's quite an occupation. Must never be a dull moment. There's true. I never knew you were a man of culture, and that's on top of having the kind of stature I look for in Cove, eager to be on my docket while partaking in bit fights. Fetching offer, though. I don't want to commit just yet. Besides, stranger wouldn't want me to be led astray by such endeavors. Strikes me as the kind of fellow who'd rush out in the deserts while giving Chase's quarry. Wait a moment. If I had a little scrap to sell, would you be interested? And sure, those cogs sure are worth a bit of sterling. Cool. I got money. Seems you're in for a treat on account of the stranger's pocketbook. As fat as a Christmas goose. Let's make the most of it then. Surely you didn't bring me here for the elevated conversation pleasure of my company. I better be on my guard. Could have killed me. He could have already killed me and collected on my bounty, but he didn't. I guess I should hear him out. It's worth seeing what he's after. Ah, she's still chiming in as if she had some kind of preferential status. Yeah. Menus are brushed with an array of oral morphines, liquid and powder cocaines, and all matter of midnight oil. Daddy seems an interesting chap. Domino is quite something, isn't it? Oh, small guy, why did you bring me here? We've got up plenty of time for explanations. Why don't we start with a sample of some of the dead's wares? Careful now, he's obviously trying to curry favor, though it would be good to loosen up. With your poisonous variations, it's hard to decide what will hit the spot. I must say I'm impressed with your discretion. I would have thought just any fix would do. Thanks, I suppose, but I know it's not from the kindness of your heart. We'll see if you sing the same tune when it's said and done. Now then, while you think about the entree, I'll prepare the appetizer. He takes a small talon out of his shirt sleeve, cracks it in half and drops it in my teacup. The other half goes into his own. You can't expect me to drink that. Half and half, an equal dose. I wouldn't kill us both now, would I? Fine. Now then, cheers to not killing anyone. The drug tea restores my spirits instantly. Took me ages to perfect this remedy. With this new blend, that ghastly teeth-gnashing anxiety's gone, leaving just a euphoria. Seems the stranger's no stranger to drugs. Pains of my withdrawals are all but absent now. And for the main course, how about White Wind Elation? You must be fond of that one. His light-hearted confidence seems like a front. I get the feeling he knows you better than he's letting on. Would somebody please shut her up? This bully stranger's already enough trouble. I mean, I like her. I like the old crone. I like her. Enough of this facade. Not only did you pick my local place, but you pretend to just my favorite blend like it was a lucky guess. I know a little something about you, it's true, but it's part and parcel to my profession. I keep tabs on people who pique my interest. How have you been dragging me? What is your profession exactly? Let's say I look after Her Majesty's interests, with a great vigor when they align with my own. First, this cryptic space was alluring, but now it's plainly an annoyance. How have you been tracking me? It wasn't all that difficult. You only have a few haunts. Very well. I already know of your life as a roughneck and a panhandling mage. But what about before that? What about the Sacred Heart? So where I grew up, where I looted the nun's coffer and took to the streets. I gather as much. What I'm not sure about is your parents. My mother likely gave me up because she couldn't pay my keep, and I suppose my father either died or walked out on us. So the sisters never told you anything about your parents. Can't say for sure, but it's too bloody unpleasant to think about. If the memory's there, we can call it back gently. This fellow's lost his mind. Something occurred at the Sacred Heart that you've forgotten. With the help of your opium dream, you might recall the details that will lead to your mother. Lead me to her gravesite, you mean? What would that accomplish? Ugh. On the contrary, I believe she's alive. Her name came up on a ledger at Benthel House. I've seen my share of swindlers, but this takes the cake. Just humor me for a moment. Matilda is, of course, her given name. But how about her family name? I don't think the sisters at the orphanage ever told me what it was. But if you could recall Matilda's family name, and it's on the record at the orphanage and matches ledger at Bethnal House, you could prove her identity at the hospital, and by claiming kinship set her free. That means digging up memories of the Sacred Heart. Not exactly how I thought the night would unfold. I'm sure if my mother's alive, she's forgotten me. I don't mean to sway your opinion, but unless you can think back to those troubling times, then you won't be worth more than the price on your head. It's offering me a chance to live, but only if I can draw up those memories. So what'll it be? The dream dose? And the voyage between the banks of memory? Or the death dose and the end of all your days? Fine. I guess we'll go to my memories. Yeah, we're in the dreamscape now. We're in the Highland. Kinda surprised how long this demo is. This place is surely a dream, but it's all too familiar. You must find out what the stranger is seeking in your memories. The crone hasn't gone. The open arms of the angel were purely symbolic. I never had a home in this dreadful place. I had to grow a thick skin in my younger years, even it made me more socially impenetrable. The courtyard is nothing but hard-packed sand and scruffy grass. The swing set and the seesaw are flaky with rust, and Heloise watches over the children at play. By this time, you were big enough to give as good as you got, and the ones who wouldn't fight you and insulted you with abandon. As the others adapted, I became more isolated. I often thought of running away. Atticus, you'll be 12 years old in a week's time. There's something I need to tell you. What's the difference? I'm getting out of here as soon as I can. Now, Atticus, let's hear what she has to say. It's about your mother. I should have told you sooner, but I didn't know how. I'm sorry, Atticus. I wish I'd been more brave. At least you're telling me now before I quit this place. The day you arrived, there was a ring wrapped in your blankets. You're old enough to have it now. And your mother left this too. Eloise is handing me an old piece of parchment. A note from my mother. Can you make out what it says? No, there's no message. I can't produce the memory. Truth will come in time. I'm sorry I kept this from you for so long. Did she ever come back for me? She came back half a year later and insisted you were her child. She mentioned the note and knew the date we found you on the steps. Why didn't I go with her? Hush. Eloise is coming to that. As your mother signed in at the registry, a horse and buggy drew up outside, and there was a terrible shout at someone over the sister at the door. When he burst in, your mother went stiff as a corpse. have been my father? I don't know who he was, but he struck a panic in my heart. There was malice in his every step, a twitching, insidious man. He took your mother and she never returned. Get me out of this nightmare. White Wind elation is never like this. Perhaps you were too young at the time to hear the tale. I was heartened to hear this from Heloise, but even so, I couldn't stand being at the Sacred Heart. After I fled the orphanage, I did search for my mother, until I decided there was nothing I could do. Perhaps not then, but this is now. The bits of colored chalk were the most sought after. It's too bad that they were so often wasted on cruel drawings. I see you recovered from your lace round of fisticuffs. Anything to say for yourself? Sometimes it's like I go blind for a few minutes, and when I wake up, I'm crying and cut up, and everyone's staring at me and laughing. You poor child. You suffered long enough. It's time you learn what your bloodline is capable of. Must be another ploy to get me to stay. I'll be 13 in a few months, and then I'm running off for good. Being signaled out as a Minotaur, always having insults thrown at you, it's terrible. Bright spot is that you have the gift of magic. You develop your talents if you study the tarot. She fans out the colorful cards. They seem to buzz with an eerie electricity. Look closely at this card. The Magician, a symbol of new beginnings. One arm to the heavens, and the other toward the earth. He is conduit, and between the spiritual and material realms. Magician transmutes potential energy from its ethereal state into perceptible forms. Can't say it by it, but I'm listening. That's the spirit. Minotaurs are magical creatures. Like this magician, you are a conduit. I committed the spell to memory long ago. I'll share it with you, but only with your promise of the wholehearted trust. Okay, Heloise. My new will lead me astray. I trust you. And I trust you, Atticus. Because if my superiors should learn of this, I'd never wear the habit again. Now this is a cantrip. You must speak it over and over until it is written across your mind in bold letters. A voice drops into a strange, low whisper. Sight from the fire, hearing for the ether, smell from the air and taste from the water, touch down to the earth in another form. Aristotle. Define 5 senses. Sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing, corresponding to the elements of fire, air, water, earth, and ether. I think I understand, except for that bit about ether. Ether is the energy propelling each heartbeat, the same material in the soul, in the consciousness of all blooded creatures. Those with proper training and abilities can channel ether into the earthly sphere. Therein lies the power in the cantrip. Ether is the missing piece required to transmute energy into matter. It's how I cast my illusion, even today. Ether is tied to hearing, so first you must learn to listen. You must hear the winds and wiles of the heavens. I see the night is getting on. What about the rest? Ooh. This character has gained the illusionist trait. And now I've got the High Priestess. I held my hands over the tarot cards. and we sat quietly until I heard a voice like an oral mirror, as if the words were backwards. Then I felt my lips moving, and when I opened my eyes, they were breathing the words of the cantrip unison. The memory cuts to the quick, but at least it's still intact. Well done, moving right along. It's time to wake up. I dare say I'm ready for this to be over. But he's not gonna let us, are we? Is he? When midnight strikes, I'll be 13 years of age. Father Franco keeps the orphanage funds in private office. That's my ticket out of here. Yeah, of course. Right then, nothing to it. What are you up for? If you're looking for the nun's candy sash, you can forget it. I already checked. Say, Snyder, isn't old Franco due to give you a thrashing in the morning? I don't... What? You ruined his vestments, remember? Shouldn't be so clumsy. You saw that? I am so tired from scrubbing flagstones. You must be some kind of phantom, a dream. I'm going back to sleep. Pay dirt. I'll put 100 leagues between me and the Sacred Heart. What was that? Sounded like it came from the hallway. The house is roused. I'd better make my exit. "20-foot drop from the second story, but I'd rather a twisted angle than a date with a willow switch." There's a voice in the corridor, but it's too dark. I can't make out a face. Is it Heloise? What you did here, it hurt the Sacred Heart. We fell behind. We skipped over holidays and knitted clothes for the children. But it didn't happen like this. She didn't catch me in the act. The memory's been twisted by guilt. Sorry, Heloise, but I had no other choice. There's always a choice, my child, and there's still a way to make it right. Normally I'd say that drifting into deep sleep would be a merciful release from leaving such memories, yet something impels me to push on. Be put through the ringer, to face that greatest of foes, myself. You leap from the window of your childhood memory into the haze of opium clouds. When you wake again, once again, you'll be a suddenly appointed airship, as courtesan Clara Reed, one of the other characters in Sovereign Syndicate. Ah. When you switch off the characters, okay. Yeah, I like that. That was fun. Very much like Disco, but like a completely different setting, so it like helps to just be all the wild, I guess. But God, I love those little like comic little sections, those are nice. That, like, showed the actions being shown to, like, get around the fact that they couldn't animate it in the game. I don't know, I like that. That's creative. I definitely want to get around to this whenever I can, really. Yeah, I definitely want to get around to it whenever I can. It's fun, it's clearly emulating the disco style of play relatively well. And the comic-y sections are pretty nice too. That it just ends up being very pretty. Well, I guess let's go off to another demo. Plus, I got to play as a Minotaur. So it's like, yay! Minotaur in a main character role. Woo! Hee hee! Yeah, I'm wishlisting that. That was fun. It was good writing, too, so... relatively good pacing. It probably could have been a bit better paced, a little bit, but... the writing was still good, so I didn't mind too much. I'm gonna put this one up now because it looked cute. Oop. Just give me one moment. I'm gonna mess with the settings. Yeah, let's get that off full screen. There we go. And I'm probably gonna end up using controller for this, so... alright, before I end up playing, though, I gotta capture it. Yep, there we go. I just thought this one looked cute, so... exploration game. Do you remember? You were just a child. Spending a long summer afternoons playing near the old tower. Imagining your own adventures. Oh. Yeah, this is cute. Goofy little bird models. I like them. Hang on. Seems like the sound's a little too low. Yeah, this is cute. It's nice looking. And the bird models are cute too. It's like you gotta squish them. Such huge bulbous heads. Goofy, 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 goofy. Oh, okay. How should I get started? Do you remember where the campsites are? Not really. It's okay. You can start by finding Cove. Sunshine Cove? It's the closest camp from here. Go west and you'll find it. What else can I do? Haven't been able to do much lately. Many things are probably broken. You can try to fix them. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, I waddle. I waddle. I freaking waddle. Ugh. Adorable. It's adorable. Okay, I'm gonna bump the volume down because it's getting a little too loud. I can swim. Good. Yeah, no, I like this. This is really nice. It's very simplistic, but very nice to look at the same time. Like, there's even, like, little 2D effects on the water, and it's like, oh, it's cute. I love it. Experience. Okay. So I guess I just run around getting shit. Something like that. Yeah, and there's like little 2D particle effects. I like it. It's a very cute game. I love it. Wonder what... I do wonder what I'm gonna get once I get level up, though. Like, what's the point of it? Is it just like... Is the EXP just there just because? Or what? But then again, it is like a freaking exploration game, so you gain experience and do more stuff? I don't know. Thank you, Invisible Voice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, this is goofy. This is really goofy. I love it. It's just so comfy and pretty and eh. One. Yeah, I kind of want to bump the volume down again. It's a little too loud. Or actually, no, I should probably just mess with the... Yeah, that's probably good enough. Yeah, I think that would probably be best. It's... The sound's a little too much. Just a tad too much. What do I get? Oh. Yeah, this is comfy. It's as comfy as Kiwi. Go. Doo-wee. I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want sand on getting on my tent, so yeah, let's just put a little like over here near the fire. Hi. All right. Let's like walk around and get more stiff. Oh, looks like I can kind of climb? Wait. 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 I don't know why I floated there. Weird. Oh my god. Adorable. Hmm. Whee! Weep, 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 weep. That'd probably be useful. Oh, that's our 2. Pew! Let me get the coin. Barbecue! Hell yeah, baby! There we go. Good job. Now it's time for me to leave. I go and waddle away. Nice. Yeah. Cute. Who are you? Are you gonna camp here too? What are you? Tiago. But what are you? Are you a sheep? Are you a... You're definitely not a burb. No, you're a dog, I think. Cute. Boom. Let's give him... a pool. And then a palm tree. Yeah, put it like right over here. That way it can fit in with the vibe. Hell yeah, baby! Pew 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 pew. Pew pew. Pew pew pew. I should probably check on what's going on at this other camp. Where's the other camper? Where are they? Where's the camper? It said there was two. Fine. I guess I'm not gonna meet them. I'll have to come back later. Probably. Oh, this looks like it has a lot of stuff. Nice. I got stuff. More stuff. Hmm. Barbecue. Hmm. Oh. Hi. I love the color of your feathers. Thanks, I got it from my mom. They're in the pool. Yo. Yo. Yeah, vegan sandwiches. Ugh. God, this is adorable. Sure. Corn. Three. Black Tower. What the f... What? There's a freaking... There's a crowned rabbit there. Hi, can you open the gate? Yes, I can. Okay. Will you? I want something in exchange. Of course you do. Needs to be something of high value. Want coins? Aha! No. Much higher value. A gem. Where can I find that? There's an old tale. Gem was hidden at the Black Tower. Find it and bring it back to me. Then I'll open the gate. Fine. Fine. I'll go to the Black Tower and get your stupid gem. Hmm. Doesn't look like there's... Well, the map... it doesn't really matter. Let's get more metal. Black Tower. Wait, what? Catch? 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 the Black Tower. The Gem of Black Tower. Who put this book here? Will make you make the right decisions and discover the precious gem of the Black Tower. Oh, that's intriguing. Become a hero for only 1 coin. Okay. Your adventure trying to find the gem of the Black Tower. On traveling for days, finally find yourself at the tower. Or you enter. You make a torch and light it. Then you open the old wooden door and enter the tower. The place is pitch black. You still discern 2 stairs in front of you. Up. View there is really pleasant. You take a break. You start questioning your life choices. What's the point, you think? You decided to abandon this meaningless quest. You lost. Damn. I lost. Pass right next to him very carefully. Greenstone is the key. Sing. Troll turns around and starts snoring again. I just... I did see a construction site, that's true. So... Hey! I could use that for my quest to find the gem at the tower. Perfect. Okay, let's continue the adventure. Shovel, that should do it. Start to dig under the gate. Noises are very close to you. Dig in as fast as possible. Dozen very angry goblins appear behind you. They're running towards you. You throw the shovel away and jump into the hole. The hole is just big enough for you to crawl into. One goblin grabs your leg. Give it a few kicks and manage to free yourself. Get out of the hole to the other side of the gate. The goblins trying to find you, but they are too big. They try to force the gate. Force you, it doesn't move. Seeing that they can't reach you, they go back into the darkness. You're shaking. Collect yourself and proceed. You walk through the hallway, careful not to activate another trap. A few months later, you arrive in front of a door. It's locked. Knock on the door. Name the code. Greenstone. After a moment, the door opens. There is nobody behind it. You hesitate, then you enter. You're now walking through a dark corridor, but your torch gets dimmer and dimmer. You realize you quickly need a replacement, or you get completely swallowed by the darkness. Replacement for my torch? Replacement for my torch. Hmm. Hmm. Goob. Goob, 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 goob. Goob, 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 goob. Hmm. What's going on over here? Hmm. 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 I'm carrying too much. Pew, 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 pew. Beer. Mm, mm, mm. Goob. Hmm. Why? Good. Alright, I think enough of that one. It's fun and cute, but like it's definitely like a very in-between kind of game where you need to be like very comfy and all that. I mean, I definitely like it, so... Okay. Let's get another one up. I'm gonna go with this one because it looked funky. It looked goofy. It looked kind of, yeah. Windowed. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Oh god, that was loud. Ah, my ears. Ah! Okay, that's better, I guess. Okay. Visual novel. I just thought this looked whack. Oh. Oh no. My life choices. Oh no. Doctor, there's something wrong with them. You should be out there. Oh! That's not good. Doctor, hurry. Run away. Oh. Well, we're already going off to a dark start, I guess. Jeez. Immediate. Doctor? Doctor, can you hear me? Doctor, oh my darling doctor, oh please answer me. Why do I have a daisy? Yes, format. Oh, and this appears, okay, that's cute. They're having my hands be a lot more direct with everything, huh? I said good morning to the voice of Format, the AI that oversees this facility. Doctor, I'm happy to hear your voice. I called for you 18 times. Funky music. You're the best mind hacker there is, Doctor. The results from yesterday's session were truly outstanding. Do not worry about the accident. The bug you fixed was just a dreadful Class 1 critical level. If left alone, it may have destroyed the world. You saved humanity and managed to keep the damage to a minimum. We're all so proud of you. Let's continue the fight today to eradicate all bugs for the sake of world peace. Now then, Doctor, please come to the debug room. It is time to mind hack. That's the game name. Doctor? Doctor, please say something. Doctor, can you hear me? Please come to the debug room. Doctor? It's me, Rebecca, captain of the security force. Oh, so that was you. Woman named Rebecca. Format told me to come and see how you're doing. She can't help but fret over you, Doctor. She's like a mother to you. That's a different flower from the one you had yesterday. Is it a Gerba? Gerbera. I always look forward to coming here and seeing what flowers you've decorated your office with. They're beautiful. It always smells of flowers here, very calming. Doctor, are you alright? You seem awfully tired. I guess that's to be expected. Yesterday was a terrible accident. I feel sick. Thank you for helping me. I told the captain, thank you for saving me. I owe you my life. Well, it's my job to protect you. Besides, you're my dear friend. I'm indebted to you compared to what you did for me in the past. It's no big deal. Yesterday, a member was swallowed by the bug. It was so sudden I couldn't react. He was a good guy, liked traveling, always came back with some chocolate for us. Oh, Doctor. I'm so glad you're safe. Without you, No, let's not. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I'm sensing romantic tension. You wouldn't be in the mood for work, I assume. I don't plan on forcing you to go. After what happened, maybe it would be better if you rest for today. Yeah, let me rest. I asked the captain to let me rest, at least for today, since I am a genius mind hacker. That's a good idea. Even a genius like you needs rest at times. You're only human after all. I'll let Format know. Well then, see you tomorrow. Doctor, are you alright? You were screaming just now. What? When you're not doing anything, you start to think about what happened yesterday. So on second thought, you want me to take you to the debug room. Alright, if you say so, just don't push yourself too hard, Doctor. Well then, shall we go? I like Rebecca. I like them. I don't know their pronouns. Captain Rebecca, format requests that you come to the debug room immediately. Oh, are they the one you mentioned earlier? That's right. This is the Mind Hacker who you'll be protecting from today. At your service, Doctor. I have been assigned to fill the empty position on your staff, starting today. This one's a rookie, Doctor. Apparently he'd always dreamed of joining Hotfix. He must have gone through grueling training to come here. He's got some spirit. Oh no, I'm just a regular guy compared to my seniors and the captain. I'm a nobody. I just always admire this place. And then when a spot opened up, I was lucky enough to get transferred here. Doctor, spare him the knowledge of what happened to the one before him. It really is an honor to meet you, Doctor. I've heard so much about you. Oh my god. I can actually do that. I don't want to do that to him, though. Yes, nice to meet you. Told the newbie guard I'd be counting on him. I'll do my best not to let you down, Doctor. Make those scumbags pay for what they've done. Listen up, rookie. The ones you'll meet from now on are all tough nuts to crack. Kept here after being scanned by format, they're the worst of the worst. Deemed to have twisted minds, be owners of bugs. Murder, arson, theft, or any crime you can think of. There's someone guilty of it here. Ah, so we're in a prison. Yes, I dare not forget. Our role as Hotfix is to guard the Mind Hacker here, the one that confronts them. Protect the Doctor at all costs. You got the basics in your head, correct? Yes, Captain. Within the mind of a scumbag there hides a bug. A bug is an error in personality, something that shouldn't be there. The impulse to kill, to destroy. I'm not so sure about that wording there. I don't know. Bugs cannot be seen, but they take root and grow inside people's souls until one day they tear their way out, resulting in the flash freezing of their surroundings and total destruction. It is the sole purpose of the debug room format and the Mind Hacker to prevent that from happening. I heard it's thanks to this facility that there haven't been any large-scale bug-related incidents in a decade. It's a bit hard to understand when you're just hearing about it, though, isn't it? Well, to be honest, I'm having trouble getting my head around it all. Bugs, what exactly are they? How can someone reform scumbags with such evil minds? You'll understand soon enough, seeing it will be faster. Now let's go. Oh, cutie. Cutie thingy. Woo. Yes, Captain. I've been waiting for you, Doctor. Welcome to the debug room. It's another perfect day for hacking. This will be your 4,978th mind hack. Hotfix, please bring in the reformation target. Now sit down, my dear doctor. Please take a seat at the mind hacker's device. Okay, format. There are 2 chairs in the debug room. I sit down in the one designated for the mind hacker. Doctor, the reformation target will now enter the room. Don't forget that there is a bug inside this individual. Stay alert. I told you I didn't fucking do anything! Get your hands off me! Quit pulling! I'll stab you with my spikes! Be quiet. Keep walking. What the fuck is all this? I've been freezing my ass off, and there's some weird voice coming from the ceiling. And then when someone finally does come, they're as tight-lipped as a fucking clam. Do you know just who the fuck you're messing with, huh? Captain, shall I shut him up? Leave him be. Doctor, this is the guy you'll be working on today. Fucking wild. What a look. Oh, what? So you're the doc they keep talking about. I've heard about it. Mindhack or Manow and Haddock or whatever it's called. They say there's a doctor here who turns people's minds into flower fields. I see. Heh. Just fucking try it if you think you can. I'll lead you on a wild spike chase. Doctor, this guy is the leader of a notorious gang of thugs. The Bloody Pala. Did you hear about that terrible fire that broke out in town the other day? There were numerous casualties. I personally know someone whose store got completely burnt down. They just gotten back on track after almost going bankrupt, just when everything was looking up. Think how many lives were taken by that fire. It's unforgivable. Like I said, we didn't have anything to do with that. It was an accident, I'm telling you. Stop lying to us. Accident my ass. Okay, I can at least see the themes of criminals being falsely accused just because they happen to be nearby. Like a minority. Leave your personal feelings out of this, rookie. It's not our job to judge anybody's sins. We want to hear what you have to say. Would you please take a seat? What? Me? Sit here? In this cute little chair? And just who the fuck are you? Sit down, please. Sit in the cute little chair. Thank you. Doctor, here's the reformation target's file. Name, Unid, male, 28, height 180 centimeters, 800 kilograms, leader of the gang Bloody Pala. Leads delinquents to commit acts such as motorcycle violence, illegal gambling, and distribution of drugs. I mean, I don't exactly have a problem with the drugs part, but Charged with reckless driving, hit and run, and arson. Found to be a bug owner through scanning. Huh. I'll make you regret ever showing that pouty, pufferish face of yours in front of me. The mighty black sunshine. God, it's sunshiny. Nice to meet you, Unid. I asked the Reformation target, isn't your name Unid? What, my real name? It's called Unid? My birth certificate? How the hell would I know? The name doesn't match his documents. Does that mean he's using an alias? Or is he just an idiot? The documents are correct, but in the end it's a name someone else chose. Perhaps his birth parents? It's not uncommon for someone to have no idea what their real name is. Is that so? Hey, Shrippy noob! Who do you call an idiot? I can hear you. Keep your mouth shut. Stop talking back to every little thing. Doctor, I've set up your device. Please begin debugging. Shut it, Ceiling. Don't play with me, you glove bastard. There's no way in the streets you'd leave me alone. You hear? I'm the head, which means I'm the king, which means I'm the greatest. Everyone in my turf bows down to me. If I say to do something, it'll get done. If you try anything with my mind, I'll beat you till you're purple and boneless like an octopus. You won't be able to piss standing up ever again once I'm done with you. I mean, do I really want to do that? I don't know, man. Hello? Will you fucking talk? I hate it when it's all quiet. If you keep getting on my nerves, I'll give you a taste of my spike rocket. Beginning session, Doctor. Please brace for impact. Connecting. Huh? That tickles. Yeah! Oh, colored. This place. Where is this? What the fuck? Hey, what's going on? Where am I? Hey, Doc! What the hell? Say something, damn it! Doctor, after yesterday's accident, it may be best if we go over the procedure again. You are now directly connected to the target's source code. Your job is to find and neutralize the bug hidden within the source code. Bugs warp the target's personality, aggression, sadism, murderous intent, errors unique to humans. I format and program to scan and find bugs, as an AI that specializes in bug removal. However, I can only detect the presence of a bug. A human is required to locate the source of the personality error. That's where you come in, Doctor. Your helping hand as a mind hacker is essential. Now, let me scan the target for you. Ah! My head! It hurts! Feels like a fat spike's lodged itself in there. Ugh, I don't feel so good. It's like there's an enemy squirming around inside my head. Doctor, the target's bug has now been made visible to you. To fix the bug, you should first find the causes of the target's warped personality. Once you're ready, enter the target's mind and stimulate its fragile areas. Apply the correct stimuli to the relevant areas, and the bug will be effectively neutralized. What is it? Fuck! Stop staring at me like that! I'm not saying anything, you hear me? First, let me take a look at the target's memories. I'll begin the hack when I'm ready. Oh, I have to actually type that in. Interesting. Hey, Doc. You like hamsters? I do. They remind me of sea slugs. I remember once, one of my underlings brought a whole cage filled with them. They'd kept the males and females all in there together, which is why there were so damn many of them. They were so fucking cute. All fluffy and soft. I'd pick them up and they'd wriggle like crazy. I mean, at least you find them cute, I guess? You see, Doc, I thought of an efficient way to crush hamsters. Oh, boy! Oh, no! In both hands. 1 hamster, 2, back of my knees, 3 hamsters, 4, between my elbows, 5, 6. I sandwiched them in there, and as the little football squirmed about, trying to escape, squeeze, splat. Realized I didn't actually do it. I put them all back in their cage. Oh, relax. Okay. But you could picture it happening, couldn't you? Did it make you feel sick? It's strange. Tiny things, cute things. I want to crush them into bits. I just want to ruin them. Everyone's thought of something like that once, right? Disable fire wall. I can't stand it when it's quiet. If someone's all gloomy in front of me, I hit him to make him wail. Someone I knew had this huge condo they never used, and a dozen or so of us used to hang out around there. We'd light up some seaweed, watch baseball on satellite TV, and go wild. It felt so damn good. There was gambling too, obviously. Gotta be some thrill to it, win or lose. A jellyfish, without its sting, is just plain old water, right? I'd make the ones who lost pay for everyone. Bleed them dry. There was this one guy who cried all fucking night, bawling over losing his entire fortune. Wonder what he's up to now. You think he hanged himself? I mean, frankly, I wouldn't care if a rich dude ended up just suddenly becoming poor. Like, it's all your fault. You fucked up. This is how the system works. Fuck you. I like cabbage. Coleslaw, though. That's worse than eating rotten algae. They made me eat it when I was a kid, at the institution I lived in. It literally tasted like raw garbage. I didn't have all my spikes back then. I grew them there. So I don't even know if my parents are sea urchins like me. The matron was a fucking bitch. You spill anything, and she'd beat you till your shell cracked. I tried my best to eat everything, even if it tasted awful. But one day, the kid next to me hit me with their elbow. They just had to flip the whole damn tray over. And then I got punched by the old hag. She shoved me under the table and told me to pick it all up by hand. It was pathetic. I scraped the watery, mushy coleslaw together with my bare hands. There were so many kids there, like a swarm of whitebait, but not a single one of them helped me. Everyone was scared of the old hag. Oh, of course, miss. We didn't see anything. We didn't know anything. That's why I swore to myself, someday, when my spikes grow, I'll skewer that fucking bitch. I'll get stronger and bigger than anyone else. And I'll never, ever let anyone ignore me like that. No one will go against me again. It's permission source unit. You know, Doc, it's not like I enjoy stabbing people with my spikes. I even make sure to leave some space when I sit down next to someone. I mean, it's dangerous, right? I just want to forget my shitty childhood and live a happy life. That day, me and my underlings were tearing up the highway on our bikes. And oncoming cars tried to swerve to avoid us and ended up flipping over. At first, I meant to help them, so I looked into the driver's seat. Guess who I found inside? Let me guess. The matron. It was the old hag. Can you believe it? I felt so damn good. I told her, serves you fucking right. And then I rode off just like that. The gas was leaking, and the car exploded behind us. The bitch must have died. I did it! I'm free! I won against her, that old hag! But I didn't think it would become such a huge fire. I just wanted the bitch to go to hell. I felt high from the thrill, as if I was flying fish. I don't regret it, but I do feel bad for the ones who got caught up in the fire. You know what? Right when I thought that the whole hag had died, I suddenly remembered something from when I was a kid. The day I left the institution, she gave me a stuffed toy so that I wouldn't feel lonely. A soft, fluffy sea slug, but I threw it away as soon as I could. Is she kidding me? I mean, I don't excuse her, but it's certainly something, I guess. Let's begin, Doctor. It's time to mind hack. Read the target information, target's personality, and enter the text shown on the screen to neutralize the source code. Stay away. Hands off. Unpleasant. Who are you? Look away. Accident. Mistake. Why me? Out of luck. Let me forget. Red. Right. My back burns. Screams. Abandoned. Thrown away. Unwanted child. Oh, fuck. Unforgivable. No knowing. Stuffed toy. Alone. Empty. Not enough. No one. Stay with me. No looking. Yeah, probably. Unit is kind of like her. Help. Lonely. Yay, I filled their brain with flowers. Ugh. What is this? My head feels all muddled. Is this your doing, you glove bastard? Stop it! These... fuck! Annoying flowers, get rid of them right now! Wonderful work, Doctor. It seems you successfully neutralized the bug inside the reformation targets. Now, for the finishing touch. Fix the target's personality and make sure that a bug never occurs again. Is this a good idea? I don't know. What is it? Are you done yet? Doctor, which is closer to the Reformation target's personality structure? Oh. Lonely. It's lonely because that's how he feels. Very well. Please rewrite that. Ah! Shut up! I don't think that. I don't! I'm the king! Stop! Don't erase it! I said stop! Oh, fuck. I don't know if I like what we're doing. Huh? Who do you think you're talking to, huh? You'll regret saying crap like that to the mighty black sun. Shine. Stop! I told you to stop! Flowers, the flowers inside me! Flowers, shit! What's happening? Stop! Damn it! Flowers, this... Fuck! Fuck, this isn't me! Flowers. My mind is turning into flowers. Someone help me! You've done enough, haven't you? Let me go home. It'll be okay. Tell the Reformation target that it'll be okay. And that this would be the final phase. Really? It's almost over? You're not lying, are you? Hey, Doc. You're gonna regret this. When I get back, I'll round up my underlings and find where you live. And we'll all get our bikes. And we'll get our bikes and on our bikes. Fuck! Can't think straight anymore. Fuck, 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 fuck! I'm telling you to stop it! Stop! Stop! What's with those hands? God. What did we do? No. I don't like that. I don't like what we just did. Process confirmed. Disconnecting. Doctor, please test how the target responds to an action. Oh no. no! I asked the Reformation target what color flower he likes. Oh no! No! Ah! Ah! Oh no! What have we done? No! Whoa! I feel like a brand new person. I can't believe we turned a delinquent into a freaking flower freak. Has a curse been lifted from me? It sure feels like that. The world is so bright, like I'm in a flower field. Oh god, I hate it. What did you do to me, Doc? Told Format that the mind hack is complete. Magnificent. The Reformation target's bug has been completely fixed. Oh really? That's so cool. Mind hack. Good for the body, good for the soul. Thanks, Doc. Process completion confirmed. Please have the Reformation target exit the room. Rookie, let's go. Roger that, Captain. Doc, starting right now, I'm going to make a fresh start at life. I'll never do anything bad ever again. Wow, the air tastes so fresh, and it smells absolutely lovely. Hey, wait! Don't leave on your own! God. Doctor, absolutely splendid work. Your skills are unparalleled. You truly are the best mind hacker there is. The fate of all mankind rests in your hands. I am sure that you will continue to make great contributions towards world peace. You have completed today's session. Please return to your office to go over today's report. I returned to my office. Yeah, Format showered me with praise. Let me read the prognosis report. Hacking complete. The target's prognosis is excellent. Amiability to others has greatly increased. Target was seen initiating an embrace with a hotfix member. Although strong stress reactions to isolation were seen before treatment, he now seems fine in his solitary cell. What the fuck? What the fuck? This place is so fucked. I'm giving out therapy, but still sending them back to solitary cells. This sucks. It's so out there. A budding awareness of social norms is also observed. On-site volunteer work may be permitted with progress. Oh god. Gather the documents together and put them away in a drawer. I'm done with work for today. Rebecca! Doctor. Doctor, you were brilliant today. Oh man, that was amazing to watch. What an incredible talent. Can't believe you managed to reform that evil-looking sea urchin. He was like a completely different person. Yeah, and I don't know if that's a good thing. His expression's completely changed as well. His eye, it's all twinkly. Honestly, I'm still exhilarated. I never thought scumgads could be straightened out like that. To think I'll be able to see your work by your side every day. I'm just so honored to be in this position. I promise to train hard so that I can be of help to you, Doctor. Thank you for your guidance. I'm looking forward to seeing more. Please excuse me for today. How are you feeling, Doctor? I gave the captain a thumbs up to show that I was doing just fine. Haha, I'm glad to see you back to your usual self. Thumbs, But don't push yourself. You should breathe some fresh air once in a while. I know you don't get out too much. I mean, yeah, it seems like I just kind of sit here and enjoy my flowers. We should have a chat about the scenery sometime soon. The weather's been nice, so you can see the mountains clearly. There's a field of flowers just near the mountain ridge. I always think of you when I see it, Doctor. After all, there's no one who loves flowers more than you. I want you to see it. That's kind of gay. That's a little gay. Hacking over flowers. I want to see it. I told the captain that it would be nice for us to go there together someday. I wonder, you always can't be bothered when I try to take you outside. I can see why it wouldn't interest you. In here, you can ask Format for anything, from food to flowers. Well then, shall we go for a walk? Whenever you feel up for it. Flowers. Oh. What? Destroy? Oh. Doctor's a little fucked up. Doctor? It's getting late. I'll excuse myself for today. Doctor's gonna get a little... I'm gonna assume Doctor's gonna get a little more fucked up the longer the game goes on. See you, Doctor. Take care of yourself. If there's something on your mind, let me know anytime. Case 1 end. Man. Woo. Yeah, that was it. That was fun. If a bit... I mean, it was definitely over the top. That was clearly what it was meant to go for. But, God... I don't know if we're doing a good thing. Probably not a good idea to, hack minds and change their entire personalities? Good morning, Doctor. You may use this device to view files on reformation targets. Ugh. Looks like there's more unit files. Oh, I can do it. Oh. Last night, a man fell from a building under construction and suffered serious injuries, including a broken leg. Though the building has been closed off during the night, a local game was often seen enter the scene. According to the man, there was a fight between Bloody Pela and a rival gang group on the night of the accident. While partaking in this fight, the man was subject to physical violence and was ultimately thrown off of the building. The man testified, "You can't lay a finger on Bloody Pela once they start acting up. I thought I was gonna die." Authorities announced that they will reinforce security of their surroundings and take action against gang activity. 3 months ago. Alert. Stay away from the alley at 2nd Street. Looks like it's recently become Bloody Pela's territory. I ran into some of them while walking there. They took all my money. Said there was a toll or something. But them taking my wallet is beside the point. I looked down the path and saw a guy surrounded by more of him. His face has been beaten up beyond recognition. I don't know how they made his face to look like that. Some sort of neurotoxin? Lucky I only got my money stolen. Heard a scream. Guy was on the ground and their arm was bent in a weird way. Must be crazy to do that shit out in the open. Ooh. Well, guess that's it for that. I know the game already interested me beforehand. Because it had like this really nice style to it. But from the looks of things, it's in early access currently. So it's up to about chapter 3 currently, and it looks like it's going to be have about 8 to 9 chapters. Which probably means it's going to be like a significant amount of time. The gameplay was obviously simple. Very simple. But I didn't mind that much because it had like really good presentation. It was very nice to look at. So like I didn't mind really. Like it's very charming, and that's like what it was trying to go for. All right. Now let me check here real quick. I feel like I probably want to end things a little early here because I feel a little tired and I want to make sure I keep my energy relatively stable, I suppose. So, yeah, I think we're going to end early here and Friday we'll be doing more Pikmin. So, look forward to that, I suppose. uh Last I remember, I think we're like give or take roughly halfway through with all the parts that we need to get, so probably gonna be a couple more streams, give or take, depending on like how well I do. Because I'm gonna have to like remember my controls again because it's been a week. So yeah, I guess I'll see y'all on Friday. And take care. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Bye.